Well, hello there. We are here again. That man that is in joy to be with you for this short period of time that sometimes is longer depending on if I get a little bit long-winded. Anyway, I think the story is getting quite interesting. And it's got many twists and turns before it will conclude and then a new one will start. I'm going to endeavor, better word, to keep this going forward. My plan is to scurry my schoolwork to conclusion in the morning, uh, and finalize it, get it in, and then work on things like Patreon and playlists. I think some people would like those, so they can tell what story goes where. I try to label them correctly, but I'm not that great at it. Working on it. As I said, intro, extra coming probably at the end of the month, I would hope. And I'm just going to parcel this off into different places, and you're going to hear different things from me at different times. I'm going to endeavor. Oops, there we go with that word again. I'm going to teach you about the difference between try and endeavor. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's my next moment. Before we get there, yes, I plan to get a children's story out about once every 2 weeks right now. There's some other things I'll be doing, and I'll be announcing those and dropping those onto my intro and extra. So at the moment, it's a one-man show, and soon it will be two and three and four, hopefully, because I don't do much editing, and uh, but this will always be live. It'll always be just me sitting and working with the characters that God has given me to work with to design the stories that are designed to heal. So let's move on to that piece of wisdom I was talking about. The difference between I will try. Well, we know what that goes. Anyone looks at the word try, they know that. They know that famous saying that I won't get into just in case I get bumped, but you know what I mean. In truth, we can do a lot of things, but endeavoring means to move forward, to really get to that place, to conclude and to complete. I like that. I will endeavor forward, endeavoring ever onward. I like that type of statement. And what it does for you is give you a place to move towards to get a conclusion. This is a fun and fascinating world of words, and we'll get more of these as we go. But let's leave it there. I'm going to try to get this trimmed down to about 15 minutes. Oops, sorry. Multiple voices may occur through this time, especially if I'm tired. And I forget that I should modulate my voice at one rate, but most of the time it'll fly all over the place. Anyway, so if you wish to get a hold of me until I get extra and intro in, and it'll happen. We may do some editing on the videos at that time. We'll see. I may learn some. I may have that person beside me that I've been waiting for so long. Oh yeah, those stories are coming too. My life and the lessons learned in it. I think those are important. I think everyone should do a life story. Anyway, badly we will be, but let's get this straight. Eric at starthealing.me, Eric at starthealing.me, and Eric at starthealing.me. And if you send me an email, I'll send you a link. You book through that link to a nice little session with me. That one's on me. Doesn't cost you anything. I like to get to know somebody I'm going to work with. We'll talk about things and see if I'm part of your healing puzzle. If I am, cool. If I'm not, then we've had a good conversation, and a good conversation is never wasted. So, part of the live is having the frog. Hello, frog. I'm working on getting better organized with these things, and it will come over time. I'm going through an oral communication course. It sounds amazing and astounding considering all the things I've done in my life, which you may get to hear about. But anyway, for now, let's get back to that story, roughly where we were, maybe a minute or two this way or that way. You know how things go in real life. Everything kind of accumulates and moves in certain directions. Well, the nice man that owned the dozer and the technician are going that way to the next dozer, and Joseph is going back to get Shadow because he promised her, and she says her homework is complete according to the latest communique from her. So he's going back and also going to get those things that they talked about, the elk sandwiches for sure, and maybe some other treats like the brownies, which his wife makes tons of, and they're always good. And they're healthy in some ways, as much as that type of thing can be, he says to himself. He throws in the cassette of, well, it's an 8-track, right? To him, it's a track. It goes clunk and it works into that little Jeep of his and starts heading back with, Oh Lord, My Vision and a few other old hymns flying out of the thing in a different version than most people would usually hear. But he's enjoying himself. He gets back there and Shadow goes, I come? Yes, you come. But we got to make some elk sandwiches. Already knew about that, done that. How about the brownies all packed? Extra teas, lots of them. Extra coffees, bunches. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to be out for a while. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Did you talk to? Yeah, I talked to your mom, wifey, whatever you want to call her. You call her wifey, I call her mom. And they all know that we're coming back hungry. They said they're going to take that half deer and slow cook it. They're going to be back in about 30 minutes. Ah, shucks. I just missing a wifey kiss. Oh, shush. Did you need to get something else or put something away? I need to put something away. You're right. He went over and walks to that door frame, touches it, walks in, drops that off in its correct spot where it says to go. Toink. Yeah, we'll leave that there for a while. Grabs a couple of more things from in there because he requires them. And she says, Brownie? Oh, yes, I've had a nice meal. Real nice meal. Oh, you sound like that's a story behind that meal. Oh, there is. Don't worry, we'll probably have another one of those stories in a little bit. And so off he goes in the Jeep. He's following that little box that he now attached to his um, dash, and it's hanging there. May not be quite from this state or the next state or maybe the next state after that, but it works. And he's following it, and it takes him about 62 minutes to get up there, and there's the dozer, acting weird. It's crawled up on itself. Sometimes those things happen, but this is really odd. And the technician is sitting there with a frown on his face. And the guy that owns everything is going, why me? You can see it. But he pulls up and he goes, I got coffee, I got tea. The technician goes, I'll take tea. Brownies? Yes, brownies. Elk sandwiches? Yes. You're fed, don't worry. It's all there. Shadow will feed you. This is Shadow. She's called thus because she sticks with me quite often. Oh, cool, the technician said. Somebody else to know. Yes, but she's cool. She'll talk if she feels like it. Okay, let's get on this dozer. Ooh, this is gonna take a minute. Phew. Hmm. Yeah, it's acting weird. Um, More than usual weird. Yeah, that's all right. Why don't you guys, you look a little hungry. Yeah, we've been trying to figure out how to get it back down from where it is. The tracks don't usually do that, but hey, it's done it now. I don't know how it all happens. I said, oh, don't worry about it. Joseph goes, don't worry about it at all. I got it. Oh, that sounded a wee yes. I know it happens once in a while. There's multiple voices that can come from this mouth. We have to keep the ones away that would get us in trouble, of course. He chuckles. And they go, why? Don't worry about it. You go and have the sandwiches. Have a good sit over there by the tree. Yeah, I'll work with this. 5 minutes later, Shadow's right beside him going, uh, those dudes from up there, huh? Causing problem down here. Yeah. I already told off one, sent him packing. Apparently, I have another one. Ah, there you are. Um, he thinks he's cloaked. Push the button. Oh, you're not cloaked anymore. Oh, he disappeared quickly. Yeah. And the thing settles back down. Thank you. He goes around and he wipes it all down. Can you get rid of all of those symbols, Shadow? Oh, of course. I like crawling under things. She crawls under them and goes, oops, there went my shirt. Again, Shadow? Yep, it did. But I got it down. Nobody saw nothing. I'm into this big old riggy. Tuck it in. That could be difficult under here, but can be possible, I asked. Okay, that's a new word. Hey, possible it is. So possibilized. Yes, I get it. Shadow goes, okay, I got rid of all the symbols under here. There were a few, lots of them. Oh yeah, I'm just working on something here. Crunch, crunch, yeah, crunch, yank. You don't want to touch me. Yes, I do. Ha. Oh, that wasn't expected. You brought a portable door. I did. Just a door frame. It works. Just a tiny one on my keychain, but I can still touch it. And it opens the door, and I goodbye. Okay, she won't be liking that, but we'll get that sorted out when I get there. At least it's out of the way. It works away, and again, it's about another 4 or 5 hours. It's getting dark. He laughs. It's already dark. She laughs. We're gonna do the grader today. He goes, well, if it ain't mucking up, yeah, this one's ready to go. And they hear that and they wander back and they go, what was going on? Oh, just a bunch of mechanical stuff and some other stuff, and it's all dealt with now. Shouldn't be affecting it ever again. In fact, I know it won't. Okay, well, technician goes, I probably should change. Yeah. And then he looks at everything. Oh, it looks all good to me. He said, so off to the gate grader, but can we get that done? Well, as I said, it's getting dark. Chuckle, chuckle. It's already dark, right? Well, twilight, dark, however you wish to call it, headlamp time. So, lead on, old fearless leader. And he goes, I'm not much fearless, but he said, those elk sandwiches are good. He said, I gotta make sure I have enough room for dinner when I get home, or my wifey will be whacking me over the head with something iron. I said, oh dear. Joseph goes, oh my dear. Yep. Well, he goes, let's go find that grader. And they do, in due course, about an hour later. Thank goodness it's nothing monkeying around there. It's just a blowing well. Wow. Yeah, that's going to take a minute to fix. It's a blow and seal, but that's not too hard. Hey, Shadow, you want to help me undo bolts? Yep. And they're undoing the bolts together, and the tech goes, can I rewire this mess in here? Wow, what a mess. Yeah, looks like somebody played with the electronics. Yeah, I can get it up and out, going in about 90 minutes. That's good. You gonna join at my house for smoked roasted deer quarter? Probably root mash, which is a bunch of rooty vegetables together, and more than likely homemade cream corn, probably with Parmesan if we had some left. Oh my. He goes, yeah, I could join for that. He said, I have no encumbrances at home waiting for me. He said, my girlfriend, the last one, left. I said, oh, well, those things happen. He goes, oh, he said, I'm in the process of probably finding another. He said, but she isn't around right now. She's away. Kind of, it's a good relationship for both of us. I do a lot of this traveling stuff, so we're just figuring out if we're what we are. Well, that's good. He goes, but yeah, I'll come for food for sure. And so he's wiring on the grader, and Joseph is working away on the seal, and you know, he's going, I gotta quit talking to myself or talk to myself in the third person. Shadow is underneath. undoing a bolt, and she goes, "Well, the oil's out." Yeah, yeah, it's probably pretty messed up. It is, but I got it in the bucket, so I did not create environmental damage. Oh, nice, Shadow. How are you doing? Oh, there was shadow damage, but that's okay. When I get home, I will have a nice long bath. Okay. And he gets it drained out, cleaned up, seals back in. Somehow miraculously straightens out that one piston that has a little clink in it. And about 2.5 hours after everything, the tech is now sleeping in his Jeep, curled up on one of the seats. Tired man. And he hears the grader turn over. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, bing, 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 bing. Boom. Okay, little timing thing. They'll fix that. Works on it another 10 minutes. The guy goes, "Oh, finally, I can grade this road. Yay." Well, he goes, and the tech ride back in the Jeep, yeah, stuff him in the back or Shadow will go in the back, depending on who feels like what. Can you pick him up later? Oh, yeah, I got to run this grader up this hill so that that truck that's going to get up here in the next 6 hours or so can actually get the equipment up there for the cut. Okay. You gonna be okay? Oh, yeah. My wife is not going to be okay, but I already told her that I had to do this so that we have money. So she goes, "I like money." She's a pretty good sort, and if she's really pissed, well, then I won't wake up for 2 days. That's all. He jumps up in the grader and fup, 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 fup. Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh yeah, we can keep it going like that. Oh, that's good because I need this grader really badly. Need to get this road straightened out so that that trucker can get up here with cut equipment. Okay. Let me know if you need help. Yeah, yeah, I see the CB's back online, so they decide to head back. Shadow decides that she wants to be right beside me, and so the other guy just kind of curls up in the back. He goes, "So this guy's gonna pick me up later and take me home?" Yep, cool. So I'm looking forward to food, although I've had food, more food, but I seem to be still hungry. It happens around sometimes when you're working hard. A lot of puzzles to figure out, but I think the grader's fine. As he hears the grader going up the hill and it's going through its gears, he realizes, yep, it's going to be fine. Looks at it. It's going along, and all of a sudden, on the road back, well, if you can call it a road, it's a fire road. There's a big light, and Joseph goes, just give me a minute. I gotta go talk to somebody. And the tech goes, "Who's out here in the middle of the night?" Well, approximately the middle of something. Man, this dark gets to you too. I've been up here all that long. Well, why don't you just have a good nap? There's a nice pillow back there. I know it's there. Shadow likes it. Yeah, that's Shadow's pillow, but you can use it. So he curls up. Shadow goes, "I'm coming." I figured you were. We'll leave it there. Wonder what's at that light. I guess we'll find out. I guess you need a blessing, don't you? It's a Tuesday. Well, Tuesday blessing. Let's see. That should be joyful because we always need joy every single day. Require it, desire it, wish for it. I think we get the point. Joy. Peace is always good too. Insight, answers, wisdom, and invention. Oh yeah, those are awesome things. Overflow, abundance, the proper flow of nourishment. I think those are good. And then whatever that wishes to be painted with God's hand there, well, that also too. according to his will and wish, and I do mean God's will and wish, your will and wish, this can be. So we come before you, Father, Spirit, Son, and you're having fun. But you're also healing people. I can feel it. I feel you moving through it. And I thank you for that. I thank you for the way that you have done what you can only do. And that is weave healing into every single word. And I look forward to those conversations where I can help people and introduce them to you and to the power and the presence that is you, and the unconditional love and support that is you. And like I always say, if it's the 100th time or if it's the first time, push back that darkness, Lord, so that they can have a good talk with you. If it's the first time, let them find that Roman road. And if it's the 100th time, take them deeper. Always, Lord. We thank you for every single word that heals. And we ask for courage and strength and grace and mercy as we go. And we say, thankful, grateful, gratitude. Thankful, grateful, gratitude. Thankful, grateful, gratitude. Standing in awe and honor, respect, allowing all glory to flow to Father, Spirit, Son. This is, and so this is. Amen. So, till next time, blessings.